Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night with that urgent need to go to the bathroom, even after going to bed early and cutting back on fluids? Maybe you've tried everything, cutting out drinks at night, seeing a doctor, or even taking medication, but nothing seems to work. The truth is, nighttime urination, called nocturia, is a common problem, especially as we age, and can significantly affect your energy, mood, memory, and quality of life. But what if I told you there are simple, natural foods that can reduce this urge to get up during the night and even improve your sleep quality in surprising ways? Today, you'll discover 3 nuts that can transform your nights, allowing you to wake up refreshed, rested, and more ready to take on the day. Before we continue, do something important right now. Subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. We publish new videos every week with practical health, wellness, and sleep tips, and you won't want to miss any of this valuable information. Imagine waking up in the morning without that constant tiredness, with the energy to walk, make breakfast, or even read your favorite book without that feeling of having been interrupted multiple times during the night. This is entirely possible by including almonds, walnuts, and pistachios in your routine, combined with healthy, simple-to-follow sleep habits. Let's start with almonds. These nuts are rich in magnesium, vitamin E, and protein, essential nutrients for healthy sleep and body health. Magnesium, for example, is essential for relaxing muscles and regulating important hormones that control sleep, including melatonin. Studies show that people with adequate magnesium levels have less bladder activity during the night, which means fewer interruptions to the bathroom. Furthermore, the protein in almonds helps maintain stable blood sugar levels, preventing awakenings caused by hunger or hypoglycemia. To illustrate, Ms. Margaret, 68, began eating a small portion of almonds every night before bed. Within a few days, she noticed a huge difference. She no longer needed to get up 3 or 4 times during the night. She reported that waking up less often brought a sense of control and well-being, and that her mood during the day improved significantly. She also commented that the ritual of eating almonds before bed made her feel cared for and protected, something she had never experienced before. Mr. Thomas, 70, had a similar experience. He suffered from constant sleep interruptions, and after 2 weeks of consuming almonds, he noticed his body adjusting to a longer, more continuous sleep pattern. He also felt more alert and focused during the day, realizing that small changes in diet can have big effects on quality of life. Furthermore, eating almonds has a natural calming effect, helping to reduce the anxiety and tension that often wake us up at night. The second nut is walnuts. They are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, antioxidants, and tryptophan, an essential amino acid for the production of serotonin, which is converted into melatonin, the hormone that regulates sleep. Walnuts also have anti-inflammatory properties, helping to reduce bladder irritation and decrease nighttime urinary frequency. Mr. Henry, 72, who suffered from frequent interruptions during the night, began consuming 5 to 7 walnuts a few hours before bed. He reported that his bathroom visits were reduced by half and that his mornings became much more productive. He even noticed that his willingness to exercise and socialize with friends improved, and that his mood during the day was more balanced. Another example is Ms. Rosa, 66, who incorporated walnuts into her nighttime routine, along with a cup of warm tea. She noticed that in addition to sleeping better, her anxiety decreased and her mornings started more peacefully. For her, eating walnuts has become not just a dietary habit, but a moment of self-care, creating a sense of security and well-being before bed. The third nut is pistachios. They contain natural melatonin, magnesium, potassium, and fiber, nutrients that promote muscle relaxation, nervous system balance, and better digestion, creating ideal conditions for deep sleep. Linda, 65, reported that she always woke up tired, even after sleeping for many hours. After a few nights of consuming pistachios before bed, she began sleeping uninterrupted and waking up refreshed. She commented that this simple habit brought her more control over her sleep and a sense of well-being she hadn't felt in years. One powerful habit is to create a mixture of almonds, walnuts, and pistachios and consume it about 30 to 60 minutes before bed. John, 70, described this moment as a relaxing ritual, slowly chewing the mixture while breathing deeply or reading a light book, helping the body prepare for a night of deep rest. This type of ritual not only increases the effectiveness of the nuts, but also creates a mental association with relaxation and preparation for sleep, making rest even more effective. Beyond practical experience, studies support the benefits of these nuts. Research indicates that regular consumption of almonds, walnuts, and pistachios increases melatonin and magnesium levels in the body, reducing bladder activity at night and promoting longer, more continuous sleep cycles. These nuts also benefit the heart, brain, and immune system, meaning their effects go beyond simply improving sleep. The quality of the nuts makes a difference. Always choose raw or lightly roasted almonds, walnuts, and pistachios, unsalted and unsweetened, ensuring maximum nutrient absorption and avoiding excess sodium or sugar, which could harm your health. It's essential to combine the consumption of these nuts with healthy sleep habits. Avoiding excessive fluids at night, maintaining a regular bedtime, creating a dark and quiet environment, and maintaining a relaxation routine are strategies that enhance the effects of nuts. Small nighttime rituals, such as reading, meditating, or practicing deep breathing while consuming nuts, help create clear signals to the body that it's time to rest, making sleep even deeper and more restful. Many people report significant changes: mental clarity, increased energy, reduced irritability, and a feeling of security while sleeping. Experiences like those of Mrs. Margaret, Mr. Thomas, Mr. Henry, Mrs. Rosa, Mrs. Linda, and John show that small, consistent changes can generate lasting results and significantly improve quality of life. You can vary your nut intake in creative ways. Add crushed almonds to yogurt, include walnuts in salads or light desserts, or prepare pistachios with dried fruit as a nighttime snack. These strategies make the habit enjoyable and sustainable, increasing adherence and effectiveness. Furthermore, the combination of the three nuts enhances the effects of each, creating a nighttime routine that regulates sleep, reduces nighttime urination, and provides deep rest. Taking care of your sleep is essential at any age, but it becomes even more important as we age. Restful sleep directly influences memory, mood, immunity, and quality of life. Incorporating simple habits, such as consuming almonds, walnuts, and pistachios, is a natural and pleasurable way to improve your sleep and wake up feeling more energized. Try these strategies, observe the results, adjust the quantity according to your routine, and combine them with other healthy habits. With patience and consistency, you'll have more restful nights and more productive and joyful days. Once you understand how almonds, walnuts, and pistachios can help, it's important to look at the bigger picture of what's waking you up at night. Many people don't realize that small daily habits can worsen nocturia. For example, drinking too much coffee or tea in the afternoon, drinking too much fluid before bed, or even eating heavy meals late at night can increase the urgency to urinate. Furthermore, common medical conditions in older people, such as hypertension, diabetes, prostate problems in men, and hormonal changes in women, can also intensify the problem. Recognizing these factors is crucial for nut consumption to be even more effective. You may identify with this if you notice that you wake up several times a night, feel tired even after long hours of sleep, have difficulty concentrating, feel irritable, or even experience morning headaches. These signs indicate that your sleep isn't restorative and that simple changes can make a big difference. Just like Mr. Thomas, who at age 70 noticed that waking up multiple times was harming his memory and mood, many people end up normalizing interrupted nights without realizing the impact this has on their quality of life. Another interesting aspect is the psychological effect. Many people feel anxious or worried before bed precisely because they know they'll have to wake up several times. This creates a vicious cycle. Anxiety disrupts sleep. Poor sleep increases feelings of tiredness and irritability, and this generates more anxiety. This is where almonds, walnuts, and pistachios come in strategically. Besides helping physically, providing nutrients that relax muscles, balance hormones, and increase melatonin, the ritual of consuming them creates a moment of self-care, helping to reduce stress and prepare the mind for rest. Many people report that small adjustments to their routine, combined with these nuts, make a difference. For example, eating a handful of almonds before reading a quiet book or watching a relaxing show, then eating a few walnuts with a cup of warm tea, and finishing with pistachios 30 minutes before bed creates a sequence that signals to the body that it's time to rest. Mr. Henry described this routine as a moment of reconnection with myself and said he began sleeping more soundly and waking up with less of a need to urinate. Another important point is that these nuts also help in specific situations. People who are light sleepers wake up with the slightest noise or feeling a full bladder can particularly benefit from the relaxing effect of magnesium in almonds and the natural melatonin in pistachios. Those suffering from bladder irritation or minor inflammatory discomfort find more relief with walnuts, which have anti-inflammatory properties. By combining the three, you can address both the physical and psychological factors that impair sleep. Furthermore, short stories help demonstrate real results. Linda, for example, said that before she started eating pistachios and walnuts, she worried about how many times she would have to get up during the night when she went to bed. This made her anxious and prevented her from relaxing. After a few weeks, she noticed that not only did her urgency decrease, but her anxiety about going to bed also disappeared. She began to sleep more peacefully, wake up feeling refreshed, and even noticed improvements in her memory and daily mood. Many people also find that combining nuts with small routine adjustments enhances results. Avoiding stimulating drinks in the afternoon, maintaining a regular bedtime, keeping the bedroom dark, quiet, and at a comfortable temperature, and combining nut consumption with relaxing rituals like deep breathing or light reading completely transforms the sleep experience. John, 70, said his nighttime routine has now become a time for pleasure and self-care, and that he's noticed improvements in his quality of life in just a few weeks. Another aspect worth highlighting is consistency. There's no point in consuming nuts sporadically and expecting immediate results. Studies indicate that the effects of natural melatonin, magnesium, and antioxidants found in almonds, walnuts, and pistachios are enhanced with daily repetition, creating a more stable sleep pattern. This not only reduces the urge to urinate during the night, but also improves your rest, mood, and energy. Furthermore, these nuts help prevent future problems. Deep, consistent sleep is essential for the health of your heart, brain, and immune system. Therefore, investing in simple habits, such as incorporating these nuts into your routine, is an investment in long-term quality of life. Many people report improvements in blood pressure, digestion, and even increased energy for small daily tasks, such as walking, gardening, or socializing. Finally, it's important to emphasize that taking care of your sleep goes beyond diet. Observing your body's signals, such as fatigue, irritability, lack of concentration, and frequent waking, helps identify patterns and create habits that promote continuous rest. Combining these observations with nut consumption transforms small actions into real, noticeable results. And remember, small, consistent changes yield big results. In short, Almonds, walnuts, and pistachios are powerful allies for longer nights and deep rest. Each offers unique benefits, but together they create a routine that protects sleep and promotes health and vitality. Don't underestimate the power of small changes. They can completely transform your sleep experience and well-being. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, do it now and activate the bell. Each video provides practical and effective tips for improving sleep, health, and quality of life. Share with family and friends who also have trouble sleeping, so everyone can benefit from this information. May your nights be peaceful, your sleep deep, and your days full of energy and health. Try it, share it, and see the difference small changes can make in your life.